Alright guys, I'm going to show you my complete solar system. This is just basically a carport that we built out here. It's 20 foot deep and 40 foot long. And I don't know if you can see them up there, but that is where the panels are. I did not want holes in the roof of my house, so I just built this carport here. They're not on an angle, but they pretty much get good sunlight all day. So let me give you a quick view up there. Okay guys, there's my panels. I got 36 350 watt panels. They are divided into two sections. There's 18 panels on each section, and I'll show you why on the inside why I did that. Okay everybody, we're down in the battery room underneath my house. I had this room built underneath here. You can see it's all insulated, concrete floor. A rather nice little storage area. Here's some components to my solar over here. But what I'm going to show you now is the battery boxes. I use lead acid batteries in here. I didn't really want to pay the extra money to get the lithium ion batteries. They were about an extra $10,000 to put lithium in here. You do get more power from them, last a little longer, and you don't have to maintain them. But the power that I produce and the number of batteries that I have, the power amount and longevity was not an issue going with the lead acid. So with lead acid, they do need to be inside of a container, vented to the outside, because they do produce vapor, which you do not want exposed to or expose any portion of your house to. It is corrosive, and it would basically destroy anything around. So I'll show you how this thing is vented to the outside. Okay guys, I don't know how well this is all going to show up here, but these are all individual batteries that you see in there. They're all wired together pretty much in a series to give me the amp hours that I need to run the house. And basically, what I have to do here, get this light right, is add water into these batteries here to fill them up. I don't know if you'll be able to see down in there or not. Let me see if I can get some light down in there where you can see. Basically, I just need to make sure they're full of water. You can see that fluid down in there. They just need a little top off. I do use a distilled water. That's what the manufacturer of the battery requests, so I do use distilled water. And in the event that I can't get this water, I do have a copper steel distilling machine that I can use to distill water with, purify water. So I'm going to set you back on the tripod. I actually use this little pump-up sprayer right here. I put my water into this pump-up sprayer and just use the spout to actually fill the batteries. It's a lot easier, there's no spillage, and it goes rather quick. So I'm going to get you back on the tripod here and show you me filling these batteries. that's how you do battery maintenance on a solar system. About a gallon of water in that bank. That's about average. Generally 3-4 gallons a month is what these batteries will take. The more you keep up with them, the better they're going to work and the longer they're going to last. This is a very safe system setup. Nothing in here that you touch is basically going to hurt you. But you don't want any kind of metal around these batteries. No wrenches, no metal wand on your sprayer, no rings, no necklaces, no jewelry, because if you happen to direct short across one of these batteries, anything metal, no matter what it is, pair of pliers, ring on your finger, it's going to instantly become red hot. The voltage in these batteries, amps in these batteries, is amazing. Very high and very dangerous. If you ground it out on a direct ground. Alright, that's one side. Again, another gallon. That's about right. I don't really use the system to its fullest at the moment. The house is still under construction, so we don't have a full load draw on this system. But the more you use the system, the more it has to recharge itself, the more water that it will use. You may hear the bubbling of these batteries. I'll try and get you a close-up of it. But they are bubbling in there. From the solar panels charging. That's where the flammable, or not flammable, but the corrosive gas comes from on the batteries. They do vent themselves through these vents right here. If you look back over there in the corner, that pipe going up is actually the vent, which vents to the outside of my house. Side's all good. I'll turn you around here where you can get the other side. Basically same process. Just want to look around, make sure everything looks right, nothing odd. When you look down in there, you can see where the battery actually needs to be filled to. You can see it's not a long process. It is just something you need to keep up with. But if you have the money to buy the lithium batteries, I would highly recommend those. Even though it is a rather expensive upgrade. For the 10 grand, I thought I could come down here and add a little water. Battery life is about the same on the batteries. They're pretty much good for 10 years. These are guaranteed, warranted for 10 years. And then after that, you may see some loss in capacity. I did cut the end of that sprayer off to give me more flow. gallon in this bank here. Again, average. This is the last one here. Okay, that fills up the batteries. All the lids are down. Okay, now inverters and controllers. Two inverters, two controllers. Basically, I've doubled the system to make it redundant. So should something go wrong, I still have a backup working. Something should go wrong with it, then I have another one for parts or whatever to hopefully try and make it work. But these are all Snyder control panels. Main disconnects. Basically, I'm running 100 amps into my main panel over here. Most houses are wired for 150 or 200 amp, but since we're off grid here, I'm just trying to get by with what I need, the basics. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I need it to run the basics. Here's our control panel in the house. Basically just lets us know what's going on with the system. You can see we're 100% charged on the batteries. Not really drawing a lot right now. I do have the refrigerator and freezer plugged in. You can see they're drawing about between a couple of 100 watts down to 0 watts. Nothing's really kicked on yet. But the system itself requires 100 watts to run. So that's normally why you see that above 100. .54 volts. It's a 48 volt system, but the batteries carry 54 volts. All good. There's the company that I actually got to do the install. As you can see there is quite a thick manual in case I got a problem or something, but to be quite honest with you, if you're not an electrical engineer, designer, reading some of this stuff and troubleshooting some of this stuff and figuring it out is going to be a relative problem. That again is why I got a redundant system. So in case I got a problem, hopefully with this manual we can figure it out. I do have an electrician buddy, so hopefully we can get it figured out and get it working again. But this system is designed to support this house. Our biggest draw is going to be the HVAC, and these are just temporary fridge and freezer, but of course refrigerators, freezers are going to be the important thing. Lights and stuff are very easy to run. They're very low draw. So we'll have plenty of lights and fans and stuff, but the air conditioner for me is the big thing. We're going to have wood heat in here. There will be a gas furnace, gas cooking, a gas water heater. All that stuff is going to be gas to conserve on electricity. That's my solar system, guys. Hope it helps. Hope it might point you in some direction if you're looking at solar. You can't go wrong. The electric company wanted to charge us $35,000 to get power from the road to our house, plus a monthly bill. So for that 35 grand, we just invested in a solar system. The entire system cost us about $50,000. And from that, we got about a 30% rebate on taxes from the government. So it really made sense to just go ahead and put the solar system in with no monthly bill. So far, so good. We'll let you know how it goes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.